You're still listening to Voices of Subanjaya, where we play you your best music of your choice. And right here we have Datin Sharifah Shawati, author of the book Smart Woman, Foolish Choices. Okay, let's get back to why you are here, okay? I want to know more about your book. Like I
Sure.
said, I love the title. It's like you
I'm
baca the
sure you
title.
do. I'm sure you do. Every woman will love the title.
Yeah, because personally, the title alone, I can relate. Actually, most women can relate,
Yeah.
right? And of course, generally, a smart woman and woman in power, we all have been there.
Of course.
Foolish choices.
We are all smart.
Yes, we make calculated, decisive decision in the boardroom, but we
Yes.
suck major.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
But we suck major in our personal life.
Right.
Okay, what inspired you to do this book?
You see, because in my line of work, I do a lot of motivational training, but I started off with, grooming, teach people on soft skills, grooming, how to look good, how to speak well, and how to, read body gestures and face expressions and all that. And through the years of my training, I realized that it's not about looking good. They can learn that, teach them how to coordinate their clothes and do their makeup and all, but that's not really everything that is to it. Having a positive image is a package. You need to also have communication skills, and also you need to have the mindfulness inside you, knowing who you are in order for you to know and understand how to deal with others.
Right.
So if you don't know who you are, you're not able to handle yourself. And what more, if you're handling others, you don't even know who they are and how to handle them. So by knowing yourself, I think you'll be able to understand others more and you communicate better with others. So in my line of work, I see that a lot of women, they are very unique in their own ways, but more so they have a lot of things inside them that they don't know what's going on inside them. And sometimes when they say something, they don't mean it because they do mean other things than what they actually portray. This what makes the other party, meaning the opposite sex, are very confused at how they will handle women, and they don't even understand who we are because we don't even understand ourselves sometimes.
Right.
Because of that, in relationship, they find that it's difficult to handle certain conflicts or situations. And when that arises, they fail when they do their decisions. So all these women that came to me, and most of it are my participants,
Okay.
but some of it may be my friends.
Right.
But they are all very smart women in high places. Like they're very successful in their own rights. But when it comes to matters of the heart, they fail to realize that it's not the same as technical, the technical things that they handle in their work. This is more so on the soft skill. They fail to do that because they are so successful. They don't realize that it's different how you handle things at work. It's different when you handle human beings. This is where I came in. I wanted to understand further why they did such things and what happened in their relationships that became a failure. And we don't always learn about other people's success. We must also learn about other
Agreed.
people's failures
Yes.
in order for us not to do the same or to repeat the failures or mistakes. These women wrote to me, emailed to me, and sometimes even after a session, they would come up to me, I feel like I can actually talk to you. And I felt like, oh my God, do I have a counselor's face or something? Like, is it written on my forehead that I'm a counselor? But I like people. You see, I like dealing with people. I love listening to what they have to say.
Okay.
And sometimes I learn a lot from my participants as well. So they told me about their relationships, and then they wrote to me in detail about what happens and all that. And I told them, okay, do you mind if I write a book on this? I mean, I use your case studies in my book. And I said, sure, because anything to help others. So these are the women who are open to
inspire
exploring,
others.
to inspire, empower others. And then I wrote it in my book. So all these case studies I wrote in my book are all from the real case studies of the women out there who are successful. They want to know why they're doing things did not make it to the altar.
Did not make it to the altar, or didn't made it, but
Made it sometimes,
And
but
broke it.
struggling and broke it and things like that. So these case studies, a lot of different case studies that I wrote there, and one of it is this woman that she loves all this luxury, and she's, even though she's successful, but she loves it when she has a relationship that gives her luxury. And even though she has the money, but she craves for attention and also care and all that. She didn't have that, so she met this guy online. And and he seems very caring. He seems very attentive towards her. And they haven't met yet. It's just online.
Okay.
But he says things to her.
He says the right thing.
This is the right thing to say. And, call her up every day, every second.
Okay.
What are you doing? Have you eaten your dinner or whatever? And she fell for him.
Sight unseen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she didn't even see him yet.
Right.
But of course, she knows how he looks like online.
Yes.
But you wouldn't know whether it's the right person or not that you met online, right? So finally, they're meeting in real life. And then he promised her that he's coming down to KL. He's going to meet her.
Foreigner.
Yeah, foreigner.
Okay.
Foreigner. You know how
women,
our local women love foreigners,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there must be something that they say. But, at the end, it didn't happen as well. So when he came down, he was saying to her, oh, you know what? I got stuck at the airport. Sounds familiar?
Yes, very familiar.
Yeah, very familiar.
Yeah.
I got stuck at the airport and I have this huge money. I cannot get it out. I need your Malaysian money to get me out of here, and I will give you my money later. So don't you think it's really,
From day one?
From day one.
For me, I'm very skeptical. So
Right.
Yeah.
And she went to the airport. She went because she was kind of curious, I want to see this guy because he seems very serious and he's here right now to see me. And then when he was there,
he was actually there.
He was actually there. She actually did that. Don't know what happened in the airport. It seems there was some issues and they couldn't meet. And then he was telling her that how could you do this to me? You could have helped me and all that. How can a successful woman who's smart fall for this kind of tricks? But it happened anyway because women are vulnerable and out of curiosity maybe. But this is what got you.
Could it be the nurture side of us that we...
The nurture side of us. And we are very nurturing and we always give some benefit of a doubt. Yeah, we always do that, okay? This is a very, very obvious symptoms and signs that you must know. That if it makes you uncomfortable, don't do it. If it's out of the norm, don't do it because you have not seen this guy. You don't even know where he lives. You don't even know what he does. It's just his words. Words are cheap, okay? Porsche is not.
Yes. Okay.
So this is what I'm trying to say, that you have to have the proof and you have to do your due diligence in order for you to go out with anyone, if you decide to go out.
So because of that, it actually inspired you to write a book about this and to help
because there
women.
have been many incidences like that. Maybe not the same, but similar.
Okay.
They do different tricks, but the same modus operandi.
All right.
So you must understand that modus operandi that they do, and you must realize that symptoms.
Okay, so we're going to go for a break, but we're going to talk about the MO and how a woman how they can recognize it. All right.